Hi guys, it's me POKETOONS7. Today we're going through the long-awaited Q&A video. For those who don't know, Q&A is a question and answer thing, where you guys ask the questions and I answer. I have a good amount of questions today, and if there are any more questions and this video does good, I'll do a part 2. So without further ado, let's start the video. Okay, so first question comes from Pablo X SFM. It reads Taco Bell here. Now, 1. When do you think the FNAF community will die? 2. Do you have a favorite FNAF game? And 3. Most animatronic ever? So, in my opinion, the FNAF community already has died, but it's most likely to die in within a year because it's becoming pretty unpopular already. So, the funny thing is, I've been animating for over 2 years and I've never played an actual FNAF game. And I'm not lying. And the most animatronic ever, 100% Roxanne. Literally only simps like that Thicatron. Alrighty, second question from Ren to Claus, aka Robley. So here's the ultimate questions. Will we ever get to see part 2 of Spring Tap Sad Death and the origin of POKETOONS? So part 2 of Spring Tap Sad Death is scheduled for release in theaters in 2098. For real. And the origin of POKETOONS, I like FNAF, which equals animate. Okay, next question. This question's from Gaming Plant. If you could have met anyone in the world, who would it be? I would 100% want to meet Kevin Hart. He is literally the funniest man in existence, and I honestly really love his movies. Okay, this question's from Steer. Who are you? Okay, seriously, who are your favorite animators? Who am I? I literally do not even know at this point. My favorite animators, or the animators that I look up to, Troll3D, Llama, Dom Yeet or Dominus Yeet, Kimbo, Bracco, Mations, Evelyn, Mr. Clay 1989, I don't remember the number, Ido, Minor Chris, Transfan Gaming, and the United Nates. Troll3D asks, 1. Who are some animators you look up to? 2. If you were to animate anything other than FNAF, what would it be? And 3. What is your least favorite thing about SFM, other than it crashing? So, the animators I look up to, I just said. And 2, honestly, I might just quit animation altogether if I can't animate FNAF, because I started animation for FNAF, and that might be the way it's quitting. And the least favorite thing about SFM is if you use too much memory in one session, which happens to most animators in their lifetime, you literally cannot render your scenes. And if you do, you have to literally do it in 8 samples. In 8 samples as in how smooth it looks, if for all the non-animators. Laplace Animates asks, who is the man inside my walls? Me. Danex asks, if you could join any animators collab you wanted, which one would you join? Honestly, if I could join any animators collab, I'd 100% want to join a Linus Akiwa's collab. I've seen a lot of his collabs, and the participants are always amazing, and the collab always turns out beautiful. So I'd 100% want to join one of his collabs. Nexo Animates 1987 asks, why do you like FNAF? Honestly, all because of MatPat. He was literally my childhood. And I also kind of think the lore is kind of cool too, like a murderer kills children, puts their souls into... I sound like a psychopath. Next question. Mentory Arts asks, favorite Roblox game? So, I don't really play Roblox, but I guess Natural Disaster Survival, because I think that's the last thing I've played. Evelyn asks, are you in agreement your femur would make quite a nice broth? Nah, I've tried it before. Not the best. I guess it could have used a bit more salt, but I mean, everyone likes what they want, so I'm not gonna really judge. Again, another one from Laplace Animates. So Laplace Animates asks, have you ever thought about quitting animation or FNAF animation at least? Surprising to say, leaving the FNAF animation community has actually never crossed my mind at all. It's not only my YouTube content, but it's a passion you fight over, a passion that gives you a sense of self-worth, and I really wouldn't trade that for the world. Slinky Des Nuts asks, No. Oh, damn. The Age Master Junior asks, have you ever thought lately of doing a full song? 2, what did you do on your channel before animating? And 3, why did you start animating in the first place? Was it another animator inspiring you? If so, who? Or is it the whole community in general? So 1, I actually have thought of doing a full animation, but there's no way in hell I'm gonna do that again. If you don't know what I'm referring to, last summer I did 2, and those were both a pain in the butt. 2, so believe it or not, I used to do gaming videos on my YouTube channel on Roblox. Then I switched it to FlipaClip for a short time before I decided to pick up SFM, and then I became an SFM FNAF animator. Since my video started getting views from FNAF SFM, I decided that's what I was going to base my channel off of. And I'm too lazy to delete my old gaming videos because I have over 200 of them, so enjoy them, I guess. And 3, the reason I started animating is because I was bored and ambitious one summer and decided to try it with my literally $150 half-broken laptop. But I got a new laptop a year ago, and it was hella smooth. I honestly didn't know any animators by name when I started animation. It's more of a self-learning thing. Alright, the United Nates asks, favorite the United Nates animation? But in all seriousness, are there any animation/animators that you've seen that you drawn inspiration from your style of animations? So, 1, my favorite United Nates animation. I love all your stuff, dude. But one thing I really loved was that Spring Fever part you did for that you made for Washabi. And 2, it was kind of weird how I started. I started just messing around with the software for a few weeks, not really even watching any FNAF animations. But after that, some animations popped up in my recommended, and after that, the rest is history. I don't remember who exactly I got inspired by in the beginning to animate, so I can really only say the people I look up to now. Alright, so Blacklight asks, PSSY question. So 1, do you follow our King Leon Wack? 2, 3, what is your favorite animal research purposes only? Okay, for research purposes, so 1, how high are you? 2, 3, and 3, my favorite animal is Danasi, for real. Okay, so Adumbu asks, how long you think you're animating a 20-second long video would take? And 2, what are some tips for beginners who are getting into the FNAF SFM community? So 1, it depends on what level of animator you are and how much time you have. If you're still in school every day for 6 hours, most probably take like 3 days to a week. And then, but if you're advanced, like Goopy Springboard level, maybe a few weeks. And 2, what are your tips for beginners who are getting into the FNAF SFM community? Don't give up. Even if SFM is being dumb, all of your favorite animators started where you started, and have improved so much, and you have the capability to do even better. Okay, my homie Diamond XD asks, fire or fire? Then what's your favorite games that's not FNAF? So, honestly, fire or fire, I would choose hamburger. And 2, my favorite game, I think I don't play that many video games. Like, I know it's crazy, but I think Pokemon Emeralds. I like Pokemon, I guess, a little bit. Alright, Kimbo asks, why are you bald? The same reason your dad left you, little 100% not POKETOONS7 alt asks, how did you get that goofy name? Well, 100% not POKETOONS7 alt. That's a funny question. So when I was younger, I really loved Pokemon. Like, I had an unhealthy addiction to it. And as one of my Roblox usernames, I named myself POKETOONS7. This is because back at the time, I had a YouTube channel that I am not going to name, where I would post cringy FlipaClip storytime animations. Those were toons, and now, I kind of make toons, like animations. So yeah, I also love Pokemon